can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and I resort to crime. You can't fool me again.
What we gonna eat no money, what we at you, eat no at you. Covid money, miss away in the your little rat you. Use the youth, the money, waste a must a man to statue. Say me like a catch you, but bigger than a figure you. Take the skin from money, galang and say that it's not you. On the head, the man above end up, him a got a bet. Too much eating at the kitchen, some a fly by like a patu. My singers and DJs and social media's coming at you.
It burn me.
300% raise.
It burn me.
Garbage pile of the day.
It burn me.
Give the teacher them raise.
It burn me.
I see corruption face.
It burn me.
Mash down the people them house.
It burn me.
Every day appear arms out.
It burn me.
Appear money them a thief.
It burn me.
And them a sell out the beach.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and I resort to crime. You can't fool me again.
Come me say big up all the charities and all of the givers. Some a go like say them powerful, me no make a bigger. The 100 promises, none of them not deliver. Cut up the youth, they rap and they down in a whatever. Member bold money and they lie them tell. Corruption smell and they pocket them swell. When police don't a market like Satan out of hell, go mash up people start like thief when them sell.
It burn me.
On they treat the market man.
It burn me.
On them a treat the cat man.
It burn me.
On they treat the peanut man.
It burn me.
On them a treat the dirt man.
It burn me.
On them a treat the son man.
It burn me.
On them a treat policeman.
It burn me.
How them a treat soldier man.
It burn me.
How them a treat everyone.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't.
The cage bird sings with a fearful thrill of things unknown but longed for still. And his tune is heard on the distant hill, for the cage bird sings of freedom. 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 The cage bird sings of freedom. Good morning and welcome to Global Television. Thank you for joining us this morning. Has the Integrity Commission become a cage bird of the government? Is it worth what it's written on paper anymore? Has the Integrity Commission succumbed to fear from the government? One. Anybody say Carlos? Carlos, you here? Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you wake up yet, Carlos. A new song have to go boss. New song. I hope you not hear me well. New song have to go boss. The Integrity Commission have rubber. We can rub out things. The Integrity Commission I work with them rubber and I rub out things. Good morning and welcome. Thank you for joining us. I should say to you, that's Dr. Maya Angelou's poem. That was a paragraph of Dr. Maya Angelou's poem, The Cage Bird. The cage bird the Integrity Commission has become. Jamaica, Carlos, you there? Carlos, you not wake yet? You have to go make a new song. How you get to rub out the other four names, you look rat you? You have to go make new song about your Carlos. Because and say, we want to know what on earth the Integrity Commission take us for. If the Integrity Commissioner walk on gaslight we or gaslighting themselves or gaslighting politicians, who is the Integrity Commission gaslighting? Good morning and welcome to my community of party and all my family members. platform moderators, membership holders, viewers and subscribers, commenters and trolls, to the Caged Bird Integrity Commission. Good morning. The answer is in your report, though. The answer is in your report. We were just looking for the illicit names. But the answer is in your report. Natalia Freeman, good morning. Good morning and welcome. Debbie Jervis, good morning. Elaine Turner. Karen Nemard. Annie Jones. Laris Beckford. Laura Morris. Sunshine. Sheena Kelly. Marcia Thomas. Ebenezer Cody. Angela Messendan. Paula Shelley. Jason Kane. Lilith Foster. Violet Watson. Lynn Miles. Maureen Vassell. Lisa Wood-Ladrick. Millicent Jones. Esther Dwyer. Jason Kane. Bros. Shadian O'Banaris. Maureen Vassell. Tony Tall, Monica Hawthorne, Kevin Davis, Sue McDuffie, Agent Sajaba 5, how you do? Laura Maris, Precious Allen, Christine Gilbert, Sonia Foster, Marcia Esty, Althea, Amoya Bygrave, Pauline Dixon, Sharon Bernard, Patricia Matthews, Evan Green. Morning, afternoon, morning and welcome, veteran, how you do? You know, see them take with a fool. I have a fool with me. But the answer is in their report. The answer is in their report. Them come back with the same illicit half dozen, but the half dozen swing and switch. Because now it's only 2 parliamentarians and 4 public officials under investigation for illicit enrichment. Because of the skewed up Millicent Barrett of how the law written, we can't even hear the 4 where they rub out. Prime Minister Holness, how your wicked sus are. Also, because your sister, it work pan them. And that's why you're threatening we. No, me say if that's why you're threatening we. Because your sister, you're threat. Karen Forbes, what go on, bro? So my community are coming back online. My brother is here this morning. So I threaten with Andrew Holness. So you shoot Greg Christie. And you rob Greg Christie. And everybody join at the shell. Nobody can talk. So you come threaten we too. They answered us in the report. Justice Panton spoke about Greg Christie shooting in the report. But also in a Gleaner report, them Stefan Greg Christie get shot. I know we can't get an update from the police. One if you go put yourself in the line of fire too, Douglas Allen. For Holness gunman them come shot with. For silence with. And that's not what we do. We rather to compromise the thing. Shadi O'Banaris. We rather compromise the thing. We rub out them name because we know what happened to Greg Christie out a building we saw in a car park. How happened to the rest of it? I hope you no go walk and talk say. And we walk and talk say. Because you come back with the same illicit argument. Only that the rubber wanna walk with. Len we no rubber there. Rub out 4 of the politicians them name. And we now gonna never know who then did be. And how they get rub out. Give them enough time. Then that 2 go get rub out as well. And we now go get to know who them be. Is this body worth what's written on paper? Is the Integrity Commission fit for purpose? Wasn't this the same Integrity Commission last year that referred Andrew? Was it last year or 2022? That referred Andrew for prosecution today and tomorrow, then come out with their rubber and then rub out the prosecution. Time has passed, public interest, won't be this, won't be that. 4 get rub out, and we will never know who them be. When them there get investigated for. Because the illicit is a broad scope. How have they satisfied the investigator? Because, good morning, the woodshed. The woodshed is Jamaican Carlos. Make sure you all subscribe. On the way, once you find, type in and find the woodshed, on what sister, I for him picture there. You need to make case write a song, Carlos. Who rub out the other 4 name you look at you? Me not read the report, you know. Me not read the report. I'm not into the gaslighting. Carlos and Zara Burton and them lot who understand how to pronounce the whole of them numbers there in the report. You don't have to go read it. And name me did interested in it. And them rub out the name them. And them now go talk about the other 2 until they end up rubbing it out. You understand? So I'm not going to go and read their gaslighting, Ekran sound system. Keith Matthews, Colin Jones. Me now go read them gaslighting. Because, let me tell you something. Scrap the damn thing. It's not fit for purpose. It is not working. When one never exists in the farm, one exists in a politician never thief so much. A true one go trouble them. Make we lose so much money. A true uno go trouble them, make we lose some money. Scrap the damn thing and make them go back to them usual thieving. We will save more money. So uno go frighten them, make them a full them belly before somebody catch up on them. Scrap the damn thing. Curiosity Kid, morning. Scrap it. Left them for thief in peace. When then they are thief in a peace, Carlos, we never lose so much money. Since the integrity action come in a fashion, more money are thief. And they are of no use. They're not fit for purpose. Scrap the thing. Allow the people them to thief in peace. So they can thief with little conscience. That's we can save little more. It's only sensible. Rather than we waste money upon them and we still have to buy a big rubber give them to walk and rub out what people not comfortable with. Leave them to thief in peace. When they are thief in peace, we never have this problem we have now. Uno we dead, what we meant to be the guardrail ain't doing nothing. Uno now do nothing. Leave the people them and thief in peace. So we don't have to pay uno for dead and do nothing. And we don't have to pay them for thief more than we thief less when uno not dead. When the watchman dead and a thief, A thief is going to take up as much as he can before he escape the watchman. But when he knows he is somewhere, Jankra, good morning. When he knows he is somewhere, when he can thief in a relaxed state, in thief the amount when he want, and we cast them for so that Latia, Amric Lambert, and we cast them for so thief, you know. And we go trouble them. And we go trouble them, Latia. If we never go trouble them would have a thief with conscience. And we go set watchman on the farm. To make them know, so when they get on the farm, they have to take up the whole farm with them. Them have to take up the whole farm and carry with them. Leave them, make them only take 2 corn today, half a bunch of banana, 1 foot of yam, and go on, Pamela Akola. Stop trouble them. Make them thief in peace. We cannot pay uno fear watch them, and them a thief more than when uno they a watch. That means here we are waste money upon uno. We waste money upon uno for gaslight, we know. And we buy the rubber going for rub out when we want to rub out. Me not read it. Me not go read no hope a number will confuse me what me don't understand. A name me I look for. Me can't go read name, me can't read number. I fear they, you know. Justice Panton said they not getting an update from the chairman being shot. From Greg Christie being shot. Police don't say dinar down. If police even not investigate it. I wonder who did the shooting, Andrew Holness. I wonder who arranged the shooting, Andrew Holness. Charlotte Reed, good morning. Who arranged the shooting, Prime Minister? Flo M. You can't tell Prime Minister who would arrange to silence Greg Christie and who would have arranged to silence the Integrity Commission. Make the Integrity Commission a gaslight we and a gaslight themselves. We nobody know. Any gaslighting a go on, Michelle Lewis Wilson. Any gaslighting a go on at the Integrity Commission a gaslight themselves. And we know it's not gaslighting. We know it's rather fear and intimidation or corruption and being bought out. We know it's not gaslighting. We know it is not gaslighting. It must either be fear, corruption and selling out, intimidation, threats. We know it's not gaslighting. Because we know them thief. So we know say uno know say them thief, and we know say uno know say uno they investigate the right thing. How it gets for rub out is a different thing. Who rub it out, who give the order to rub it out is a different thing. Feline, the Prime Minister is jolly. Like how the Prime Minister not thief anymore, but who are the other 2 Prime Minister? That's another question. That's something where the Integrity Commission can't open their mouth. So you and your wife, Prime Minister, the other 4 thief Prime Minister may be out of the woods. Do you think the other 2 may possibly be you and your wife? Do you think the public is gonna say, oh, Andrew and Juliet is clear, while there are 2 still there? And we know someone have company and all sorts all about there. And we know some of thief people and a stretch it and a bill pan all over. I wonder if Darrell Vaz is any of them. Darrell Vaz, who is in the Tavistock multi-million-dollar luxury apartment building with his multi-millionaire, his tycoon German counterpart. I wonder, AAB Dwayne Hutchins, if Darrell Vaz or James Roberts with the whole apartment them and the truck them and the garage and the drugs dealing and all sorts. Just wondering. We're just wondering, Because like how Darrell Falls say nothing not a secret. We can't talk about anything. It's not a secret. Christopher, how are you? It is not a secret. Remember saying, the illicit word never make up by we, even though Juliet said there is nothing in the house that mention illicit half dozen. Will she say it now about the illicit too? Illicit, illicit, illicit. Are we mad for talk about illicit? Are we mad if we want to know who illicits are? I want to tell we so, so no can't come say a gaslighting. Because me see one Kumunchons in the report, what would I say? You cannot either investigate or declare illicit until a statutory declaration is been certified. Under what Galangin uno did come out here with the illicit 6 then? And under what uno come out here with the illicit 2 plus 1 another 4 in the pub? I wonder if Google Gaga, I wonder if the Director of Public Prosecution or any of our judges or any of the other 4 public officials that are under illicit probe. I know so now go come tell us if you stop call up on a name because no go so on never see so. It's written on paper. We screenshot it already. We download the report. So even if we don't go up on the website and change anything in there where the Gleaner is famous for changing headline when shit hit the fan, we download the PDF already. PDF file ready. Blah, 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 da, 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 da. Yes, we add the PDF file. So anything we don't want to go in there, go alter and change and republish. If you say it never did it. We had that there copy one release last night in a PDF. So you can go put it in a JDF, in a ADF, and in a BCF. We have it already. Because we know we love change things, We know our changers. We know our criminal. And we know corrupt. It's why we have ended up Evan Green Muriel King in this debacle where the Integrity Commission I play cat and mouse with we. They did it last year. When them come out today and tell we, them are refer the chief of crime for prosecution. And then tomorrow, Colin James, them come out, come tell we, oh no, it's too late or whatever, or it's not public interest, or it's too whatever to prosecute the chief of crime. An argument just done this so. Again, we were whitewashed. We were whitewashed by a body, one of the body who have the highest power of holding powerful people to account, has whitewashed us again. Has the Integrity Commission become an investigative white elephant? Investigate, report and report. Nothing just so. Everything just fall against stone. Everything gonna run up in and just buck up in one tough wall. So, Bibi Tiger would have said, move over. The organization is not fit for purpose. Won't know that they do. Because them still a thief. Them not stop thief because Uno is there. Since Uno did them thief more, what's their purpose then? Low them make them thief with conscience is what I'm asking. Low them make them thief with conscience. When them they are thief with conscience, we never lose so much money, Vernon Adams. We never lose so much money. Nigel Taylor. Me nearly call you Nigel Clark. When them they are thief without the watchman, we were saving more money. And if the watchman did it and we lose more, then might as well we stop paying the watchman and make the thief just thief in peace. Tell me if the Integrity Commission makes sense. Tell me if they're fit for purpose. All the Integrity Commissioner do is cause more confusion in the public. Leon McIntyre. That's all them do, is create more confusion in the public. You're not off the hook though, Prime Minister. You're not off the hook. Because here you have a grand failure right in front of you at the moment. The way the recovery and rebuilding effort which will follow is going to be messy and shoddy and all over the place. You're not out of the woods. I wonder if Miss Monroe Ellis has said, me too pretty for dead, me can't dead so pretty. Next thing you know, they come take me and throw me over precipice and tie me in a tree. Like Reverend Moore. What you want them to, sir? Come throw me over precipice, then tie me up in a tree. Me too pretty for dead. Can't dead so young and pretty. Me need time. Me need time. Greg Christie was saved by the bell. Can't dead so young and pretty. Them and Justice Pant and a friend. The whole of them were in big league club together. I wonder who take the buyout. Or who coerce everybody else say, let us go in that direction. It provides a cover for all of us. Dr. Ellis too young and pretty for dead. Because them know the rogue them out there. Don't afraid. No, they are not. The Office of the Prime Minister has clarified that the additional 4 million set aside for each constituency is to be used for shelter recovery. Hey, Koshata. Economic rehabilitation and clearing of roads. Prime Minister Andrew Holness had earlier stated the funds were for roof repair following burial. Following Man Royal burial, Andrew Holness has been going around securing all his photographs and video clips for his next election campaign. The Prime Minister has been going around the country, shaking hands. You don't know how long it will take before pop off. The people, though, on the ground are feeling the pinch of the aftermath of the disaster. We noticed in Parliament yesterday, despite the babble coming from any and all of them, the money that should source the operation on the ground to carry out the recovery and the rebuilding process still is nowhere, both here, there, nor nowhere. Coming to promise an extra 4 million to each MP, and I tell them what to do with the Prime Minister. Lord Jesus. Then don't get the 5 million yet in the Prime Minister. Because hit Angela and the whole of them they are talk about, then can't go to creditor because of blah, 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 X, Y, Z. The 5 million what you promised before hurricane in the Prime Minister, them don't get it yet. So if this year, Lord, me dunce. Hey, I am a boy. I am big. Huh? See my name here. My name is Roy. So if they have not received that 5 million yet, Prime Minister, hey, Jesus, don't cuss, Wayne, don't cuss. Not even your mouth. Don't make your mouth cuss this morning. Not even your mouth. If that 5 million is not yet allocated to the MPs, Fabian Anderson, this year 4 million is to be used for shelter recovery. What that mean? Hey, what does that mean, shelter recovery? Oh, Prime Minister, when everybody in the struggle and bustle, you have to allocate the money. The money where you allocate would have to help with drain cleaning also. Then don't get yet. That's why Miguel Phillips yesterday have to beg you the generator. Because if Miguel Phillips had received that 5 million promised before the hurricane, Prime Minister, Miguel Phillips could have gone and sourced a generator. So the Prime Minister is saying, this your extra money, I do shelter recovery and economic rebuilding. How the shelter recovery part are going to go? How them are going to use the money they now, Prime Minister? Lord, we can walk and trust and borrow and beg. Them don't get the 5,000 yet. What did for the drain cleaning, which may could alleviate the flood issue in some area? That no get yet, you know. That no get yet. But this year one year when promised yesterday, I have deal with shelter recovery. What a part they mean. So hold on there. And when the people them come out of the shelter, sir, the money I go release. Or if this is the case, should the MP them not have that money? That money already allocate and put on before the hurricane. So them have that money to hit the ground running the day after the hurricane for finance all of the things them need within the we don't understand the 4 million and the shelter recovery part of it. Somebody, we don't know me don't help me. Help me with the shelter. He might go use the shelter recovery money to go fix up uptown friend them house. But confused with the shelter money. The drain money not get yet, you know. The drain money don't release yet. The 5 million, the bossy 5 million. Prime Minister might not go tell CNN and them and Al Jazeera them say the preparedness what you talk about, we're not able to say a penny yet. Because all the one them where you promised before the election prime minister, it still can't reach now the MP them hand. I may have misunderstood Miguel Phillips, Angela Burke, and the rest of them were asked when them are going to get that money. And me one dance, you know. Half of me one dance. Because nobody else not seem to get it that way there. And me one have it that way there, or a something no get it too. Good God Almighty, you not talk, no? Me say, if a me one get it so, or a so they say. Because I listen to Angela Brownberg. I listen to Dr. Phillips on the one where I beg the generator for the dark police station. Lord Jesus. You know all the police station, they were rain fall inside of it. What a way if rain go for fall inside of the pandemic in the oh the Lord have mercy. And we not remember to ask about them poor police. The police oh no do. You know the police station where rain fall inside of it. How no weather this storm? How no weather this storm? On a police where the rain fall inside on a police station. We never remember for ask phone. Some on a police station where some piece of board catch up untainted Kangal Keith Salmon from the colonial era. How no make it through Horace Strong? How much police station affected? Come on, Green. Come on, Green. How much? How much police station affected? The one them with the rain a fall pan in a normal time. Dr. Chang. Can we hear the chief of thief ask for how much $1 billion for fix up hospital? Yes, you remember the same one with thief, the 700 billion? He ask for over $1 billion for fix hospital. We don't see the doctor of death go look for nothing and show we nothing in the health care yet. But doctor of death, the doctor when him a thief money, him not even write it down. The doctor when him a thief money, tough time, him not write it down. Him just take up a pile and walk on with it. Him don't even look behind him. Because him know there's nobody there to stop him. Jamaica, we don't know say open season now. Hey, Jamaica, we don't know say open season now with stealing. We don't know say money laundering open season now. Kickback is rife. The kickback competition, Jennifer. MPs and councillors will be rich after this. I know Warren Reid and Lee Chin and Andrew Holness, them the big boys, have ganged up against you in a time of disaster. Just like how the big boys ganged up against you in pandemic. Or you, though, Jamaica, is going to allow it to happen again. Remember the big boys gang up on you when them are raise them salary threefold. Yes, the big boys. Jamaicans, you don't see where it go. You know, go sit down until the ship go under, don't? Sit down and watch the ship sinking till it goes under. Then when the water is on the deck, everybody a ball for help. Everybody has scour to do something. Mother heifers, the ship is going down. Hmm? Do something now. Do something now, Mother Heifer. The ship is going down. If you wait until water gets on deck, there will not be enough lifeboat to get many of us off. Boot the captain. He's taking you onto an iceberg. Boot the captain. Boot the captain. There's a major mismanagement going on in the country at the moment. The Prime Minister is out of administrative depth because the Prime Minister is head cook and bottle washer for the country. Even the coordinating of donations, the Prime Minister takes into his office. Rather than the Prime Minister, I will use the British term, Joan Bailey, at Jamaica House, coordinating his emergency COBRA meeting in order to coordinate and finance the recovery and rebuilding effort. They are still no way to even tell the people of Jamaica how much of our taxpayers' money will be spent. Even those already allocated, such as the 5 million prior to the hurricane, such as the extra 4 million for shelter and economic rehabilitation and clearing of roads. So wait, the Prime Minister, Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus, don't even get in a spirit this morning, but Lord Jesus, clearing of roads. Clearing of roads. Would we have to, so I trust the clearing of roads then? Because if you wait upon the money, where the 5 million not allocated yet, and then on have to go shake up the bag after and take out the 5 million to see if we find the 4. Or am I fool? To post and say, Prime Minister, assenting them, what would they have to wait till we have the money for you to deal with them senting you? Prime Minister, we would have to take what it is now as norm, The country would have just left recky-tecky and ticky-ticky so. Because if nobody now go have money for pay, and nobody now willing for trust, then we would have to wait until the government shake up the bag and release the money. We're a week on. We're a week on after burial. The UN say how much they're giving. Britain say how much they're giving. The calculated amount from the Caribbean catastrophe insurance. The Jamaica government cannot properly tell us how and how much from the public purse and from wherever else them a divert money, the unstoppable one. From wherever else they're diverting money to assist with the disaster. We can't get an argument yet. The Prime Minister, though, said on his international interview, we are prepared. We have never been this prepared. Is it been showed, though, when people across the country is calling for help?
down in a sea view, just on the Congo Hall Road. 75% of the house stop them gone. Furniture, mash up everything. All vehicle mash up down in there. So we are look some help from any source at all. We can get the help. We need the help. Yeah, some people don't have not even the spot with their house. They everything gone. Shop gone. Animal gone. Fowl coop. Goat pen. Everything you name it. From a barn come have sense. I first ever see this happening over South St. Elizabeth. Yeah. So anywhere we can get the help, brother. Enough people are suffering. Enough people don't have nowhere to sleep tonight. Enough people house. When you look on it, all you can see is the top. No roof at all. No the pan it. They don't know where to sleep. And I like say people don't need help. People need help, so we need government and whoever people source we can reach out and help people. People need help, man. It don't make no sense. And this is a time and this is a situation here where people, right now from the storm last week, we should have seen more people that come around, You don't even see one JPS man, you don't see one floor man, you don't see nobody who say from the government.
When you fly gas Southwest St. Elizabeth, where you fly over Congo Hall Road? Did you fly over Congo Hall Road, Prime Minister, when you got Southwest St. Elizabeth the other day? Did you see the disaster? And what did it tell you that you should do emerge in an emergency? Nothing. Other than make sure you take your picture for your PR campaign for the next election. And you have your video clips them for your PR campaign. And you have hugged enough people and you have shake enough hands. Those are the things, Prime Minister, you will be using in your election PR campaign. We know say them thing they are go around the country go support. We are a caring government, they say.
Inside of people I say, come make we try to do something to poor people them and help them. If I did election, you see everybody come by your doorstep and if you eat one dumpling, they want to eat it with you. But no, nowhere to be found, none of them. We need no help and now we want to know. When election, we don't want to know, we want to know now. Right? And people are suffer, come bury for you not no house. You talk to them, you not no house.
You not no house, virgin. Everything flat, everything gone, all the good money, papers, everything gone to the house. Nothing at all there. Farming mash up here, want to start. We want to start, that's it. I got you now, man.
Me know,
the papers are gone. Everything, the money in the house gone.
I just need to go, come about 10 days every day down here and go house to house and you see what going on down here. So. I tell you, so we need help down here. So. Furniture gone. See, all my matches for me provided out this. Furniture gone. Everything. Vehicle mash up, everything. We need help, brother. We need help. We don't. The politicians, them, we don't go on to them when the election. We see them now when we need the help. And we need
the people of St. Elizabeth say they need help. Help. And them a call for the help. At them the day in the disaster. I wonder, rejoicing him always, if we not go walk and talk, he say, AI we use and create a Marcelin Bennett. Florence Brown, because when we don't agree with the same thing them John Bailey, and AI them are them fake. I know we can't hear. I mean, if the PNP hear the hope of different number of shelter, why me not hear no ask about how much shelter Ron Williams in a parliament yesterday? We still want to know how much shelter. People still need shelter. So you go on like we don't want to know what in there. But when you look on Flight Green Facebook page, what were Flight Green shelters across St. Elizabeth? Infant schools, primary schools, and high schools. Tell me, say I tell Flight Green. Did you provide food, water, blanket, sponge, mattress, first aid kit, anything, Flight Green? But they were shelters, weren't they? John Rockenbank, Christopher Campbell. They were shelters. But did you provide the necessity? But then again, hold on, sound broke. On the labor not talking sound broke, but PMP said them broke because them not get for them money yet. Andrew, you know if none of the labor counts MP them get for them 5 million yet? You know, if no creditor approved for them 5 million yet, while you don't have to forgive them yet, sir. Because Flight Green need a whole heap of money. But Flight Green, we know you have a task on your hand, your entire constituency mash up. And while government still not give you the money yet, we need more urgency from your Flight Green. People are suffer all across the constituency. From Cheddar Beach right down to Parity Flight Green, the whole stretch along that coastline of your constituency, the inner land of your constituency, Flight Green, has been decimated. We want to see more urgency from you, even though the government seems to be sabotaging people, isn't it, Beckford, with the funding, because the funding allocated and they still can't get it. Where them are going to work with? Talk truth. What are they going to work with? Because the normal funding, what they wouldn't have in a normal time, is not enough to take them through at the moment. Those funding for the disaster relief ought to be made available as a matter of urgency. Valerie. That's what should happen. But even yesterday we noticed everybody is up in the air and confused. What do you think this spell for the people on the ground? It means the help is not coming anytime soon. Because those up there has not gotten it right. Those up there are still confused. There's a lot of big boys, and I'm appealing to you diaspora people. There's a lot of big boys queuing up themselves in the Jamaica society for your donation. Do not be bamboozled this time. Do not be robbed in the name of sympathy. Do not be robbed in the name of helping. Do not be mesmerized, and what they call another word, hypnotized by politicians, acting as if them care, by coming around you with too long empty hand and a shake phone, weak hand. Who don't have clean water for drink, and pay dirty water that St. Elizabeth. Oh, no clean water no down there. And not a bucket of water for the people them drink. The shelter them not have no food in them. Yeah, how are you? Prime Minister, when the MP them are going to get the money, if you go help the people them on the ground. Andrew Holness and Nigel Clark, the butchers of Jamaica, because what if this was a disaster where we have multi-fatality given the severity of the earthquake? And so people would have laid down pan dot and suffer till government go around and walk around John Sinclair and have them gimmicks and still can't tell you how much we are going to pump into there, or even if them can't tell you how much they can pump in, they can't tell you. When the MP them, Beverly Forbes, were confused at the moment and need the money to help the people them on the ground, they are stuck. They are stuck. It's a common one generator. Miguel Phillips have to come beg your Prime Minister. Lexi Barr. They are stuck. Nothing now go on. Platitudes and promises. General election campaign in the middle of a disaster. They did it in the middle of COVID, Oliver Rodney. They did it in the middle of COVID, election campaign, open election. From Beryl blowover, the Prime Minister start an election campaign. Cousin Wagwan, him start gather him optics and narratives. I'll know the people on the ground can't get no help. I'll know the allocated money cannot be disbursed. Caring government. But let's listen to this.
This is just a simple box of aluminum foil. But did you know that aluminum foil is made out of bauxite? And did you know that Jamaica is one of the top producers of bauxite? Now, bauxite mining has been going on for decades now in Jamaica, so much so that it's been causing environmental damage to the country that is felt all over the country today. Now, I want you to pay attention to the white stuff that you see on top of the river here. All of that white stuff is the caustic acid. Now, anybody will know what caustic acid is? It means it burns through skin and bone. That is what's in. Now, as you can see in this video by the chief and the Maroons of their compound and of the Cockpit country. Cockpit country is where over 40% of the water system in Jamaica originates. Every river, every spring, every stream comes from this area. So if this area is poisoned and is mined from bauxite mining, it will literally destroy all of the waterways and no water will be safe to drink in Jamaica. Currently, you are watching the waters being poisoned right in front of you. All of that stuff, that yellow chemical color you see, is from the caustic acid soda that is being released from the mining that is going on in bauxite.
The water from the river are coming out treatment plant at Spanish Town. And it all I drink out of pipe, feed in and nobody not talk. We're not talk for the right black people, we're not idiot. The water from the river are coming out treatment plant at Spanish.
Now let me translate for the Rasta.
Quran,
This is a
morning,
map of
happy
St.
morning.
Catherine Parish in Jamaica. Here is where Linstead is, as you can see, and where Bogwalk is, where all the poison and the caustic acid. This is the Rio Cobre. Here, this is Spanish Town, and this is Portmore, two of the major cities in Jamaica. This river runs from here all the way there, from the Cockpit country, going all the way into all of these cities. This is what he's referring to. You are drinking the acidic water, the poisoned water is going to all the major cities. This is what he's referring to. Let's zoom in a little bit closer. As you can see, the Rio Cobre, where all of the poisoned fish and the caustic acid that you saw, look where it runs through. It is one of the major rivers that runs through Spanish Town. So if this is going through Spanish Town and it's going to all the major cities, we need to, as Jamaicans and anybody that loves Jamaica, please share this and get them to stop doing the mining in the bauxite country, or else all of the springs and the waters in the rivers will be poisoned and no one will have safe drinking water. Please share this, everyone, and support the Maroons in their lawsuit against the Jamaican government.
A genocide taking place without a weapon being fired. A genocide taking place without a weapon being fired. We are being poisoned en masse slowly through our food, through medicine, through drinking water, through all sorts of thought. We are being poisoned. We are being poisoned. There's a silent genocide going on against us. It's either gonna sit down and die in silence, Jamaica, or one day we're gonna have to go get fed up and stand up. There is a silent genocide. A genocide without a weapon being fired. The people of Jamaica, Michelle Clark, are being poisoned slowly by the government and the Americans, the Russians and Chinese, and all the private interests of mining or bauxite in Jamaica. We are being poisoned. We are being poisoned, even through our skin bathing in those water. We are being poisoned. Hmm? Nobody, nobody. We are being poisoned. A silent genocide. Hmm? A silent genocide is taking place in Jamaica. Even though bombs aren't dropping at us like what is happening in Gaza, we are being poisoned. A silent genocide, a silent mass killing of Jamaican people in the interests of the slave masters and private interests and the Jamaican hierarchy gaining land and wealth. We are being poisoned. Hmm? I wonder if you hear that. We are being poisoned. A silent genocide is taking place amongst us. You must hear it again. We are being poisoned. I wonder if you take it serious. I wonder if you understand how serious this is. Hmm? Michael Henriquez, how are you? I wonder if you are aware of how serious this is for the entire nation. So we use poison water. Water we plant them, water we vegetable them. We are being poisoned.
This is just a simple box of aluminum foil. But did you know that aluminum foil is made out of bauxite? And did you know that Jamaica is one of the top producers of bauxite? Now, bauxite mining has been going on for decades now in Jamaica, so much so that it's been causing environmental damage to the country that is felt all over the country today. Now, I want you to pay attention to the white stuff that you see on top of the river here. All of that white stuff is the caustic acid. Now, anybody will know what caustic acid is? It means it burns through skin and bone. That is what's in. Now, as you can see in this video by the chief and the Maroons of their compound and of the Cockpit country. Cockpit country is where over 40% of the water system in Jamaica originates. Every river, every spring, every stream comes from this area. So if this area is poisoned and is mined from bauxite mining, it will literally destroy all of the waterways and no water will be safe to drink in Jamaica. Currently, you are watching the waters being poisoned right in front of you. All of that stuff, that yellow chemical color you see, is from the caustic acid soda that is being released from the mining that is going on in bauxite.
The water upon the river are coming out treatment plant at Spanish and it water drink out of pipe.
You see, these dead fish should send you a clear warning, the danger that you are in. The fish are in the direct path of the poisoning, and we have regularly seen our fish being poisoned in our riverways. It should send you a deadly signal that we are next. The death of fishes in our riverways should send you a signal that we are next. The fish are in direct line of fire. The fishes are in the direct line of the genocidal hit on our country. It will be us next.
This is just a simple box of aluminum foil. But did you know that aluminum foil is made out of bauxite? And did you know that Jamaica is one of the top producers of bauxite? Now, bauxite mining has been going on for decades now in Jamaica, so much so that it's been causing environmental damage to the country that is felt all over the country today. Now, I want you to pay attention to the white stuff that you see on top of the river here. All of that white stuff is the caustic acid. Now, anybody will know what caustic acid is? It means it burns through skin and bone. That is what's in. Now, as you can see in this video by the chief and the Maroons of their compound and of the Cockpit country. Cockpit country is where over 40% of the water system in Jamaica originates. Every river, every spring, every stream comes from this area. So if this area is poisoned and is mined from bauxite mining, it will literally destroy all of the waterways and no water will be safe to drink in Jamaica. Currently, you are watching the waters being poisoned right in front of you. All of that stuff, that yellow chemical color you see, is from the caustic acid soda that is being released from the mining that is going on in bauxite.
The water from the river are coming out treatment plant at Spanish and it all I drink out of pipe, feed in and nobody not talk. We're not talk for the right black people, we're not idiot. The water from the river are coming out treatment plant at Spanish.
Now let me translate for the Rasta. This is a map of St. Catherine Parish in Jamaica. Here is where Linstead is, as you can see, and where Bogwalk is, where all the poison and the caustic acid. This is the Rio Cobre. Here, this is Spanish Town, and this is Portmore, two of the major cities in Jamaica. This river runs from here all the way there from the Cockpit country.
Unstoppable one, I'd be grateful if you could. The email on screen, if you take down that email, you can forward that list to me through that email, please. Thank you. Reggae Girls, good morning.
Going all the way into all of these cities. This is what he's referring to. You are drinking the acidic water, the poisoned water is going to all the major cities. This is what he's referring to. Let's zoom in a little bit closer. As you can see, the Rio Cobre, where all of the poison fish and the caustic acid that you saw, look where it runs through. It is one of the major rivers that runs through Spanish Town. So if this is going through Spanish Town and it's going to all the major cities, we need to, as Jamaicans and anybody that loves Jamaica, please share this. Share this and get them to stop doing the mining in the bauxite country, or else all of the springs and the waters in the rivers will be poisoned and no one will have safe drinking water. Please share this, everyone, and support the Maroons in their lawsuit against the Jamaican government.
We are being poisoned. A silent genocide is taking place amongst us. We are being poisoned. Jamaicans, are you going to sit down and be poisoned by this government and their private investor partners and the Americans, the Russians, and the Chinese? We're not going to sit down and make them poison way off? Or one day we're going to stand up and say, enough of the brutality, enough of the tyranny against us. This is serious, you know. Me no want to go on like it don't serious. Just by bathing in the water alone, it's dangerous. Your skin is your largest organ. Your skin is your largest organ. I want to just sit down and have everybody a poison off and a kill off and a enrich themselves off on. The Chinese them can come kill off on a dog and donkey them cook go no. The Chinese them can come go no plastic rice. The Chinese them can come go no rice flour and cornmeal after rice. Pissing a hit Jamaica. What is wrong with you? Always observing. What is wrong, Jamaica? How we gone sleep so before reggae music? What Jamaica became famous for internationally in the days of colonization, we became famous as those who stood for justice. We were an alert people. Who we be now? Lock dog for anybody. Anybody can roll over we. Anybody can order we road. Anybody can push we road. Anybody can come and make money. Anybody can come and enrich themselves, illicitly or not. Anybody can come enrich themselves. Jamaica, what is wrong? How are so complicit to the genocide against the Jamaicans? Because if one don't stand up against the genocide, one not involved, one not all involved in the genocide against one and our children. The fish sends a signal to you all that there is great danger ahead. Great danger, I know. But we don't say, act like it's anything. Rupert, how are you? Lenford. I don't see anybody acting with any concern. Nothing happens in Jamaica where there is an outrage. You think there may something could have happened in Britain, or we deliberately see them create such a damage to the environment where going to damage everybody in the future, and we just sit down so and watch it go on. But as I said to you, my people, any recovery effort you're supporting in Jamaica, make sure you're not donating to Andrew Holness, Leachin, Warrell Reed, and all those big boys. Find a community group within your community. If you're not helping your family directly, find a community group within your community that is assisting the community. We have our GoFundMe funding pinned in the top of the link here for our rebuilding parity project, because we know that once they raise up them light posts, once them raise up them light posts and them clear the road, them we know me know how them behave. I done with we. That's why you see everybody I walk and draw them foot. For Jamaicans walk and pick up back 1 and 2 pieces of zinc and nail back on their house, and government done with we. Hey, anytime this sort out, anytime them going in sort out, we not going to see them until the next general election campaign. Them will wait for we are foreign help with people, them people. Jamaica, remember, Jamaica people are ambitious, industrious people who just get up and get along with it. Them know we're not going to just sit down and wait upon them, so we are going to get up and go on with it and adapt. That them are wait upon. That is what they're waiting on. Make them recover upon themselves. And then the money will we allocate, we can share it up between we, because they don't really need the help. They make it cheap on them own. Opal Harris. Stand up, Jamaica. I'm begging you to stand up, Jamaica, because you see, if we don't stand up, we're going to lose an awful lot. That land called Jamaica, they will do anything to take it from us, because there's a lot of rich resources under our feet. It is a strategic playground geographically. It's an economic hub geographically. The big boys are coming for you, Jamaicans. So if you want to call it that, my Jamaica, sweet Jamaica, brand Jamaica, Isilda Williams, you've got to stand up and fight for it. If you want your children to live in sweet Jamaica, my Jamaica, brand Jamaica, you've got to make sure there are clean drinking water for your children in the future. So I don't know how we can make it out of this year galang in here. Brenda, how are you? If we just sit down so and plan to do nothing, no, this fish galanging is been ongoing, Brenda. The problem is Jamaicans don't see the danger. I'm going to continue pumping at them until them sister backside. We soon dead like the fish them too, you know.
Is just a simple box of aluminum foil. But did you know that aluminum foil is made out of bauxite? And did you know that Jamaica is one of the top producers of bauxite? Now, bauxite mining has been going on for decades now in Jamaica, so much so that it's been causing environmental damage to the country that is felt all over the country today. Now, I want you to pay attention to the white stuff that you see on top of the river here. All of that white stuff is the caustic acid. Now, anybody will know what caustic acid is. It means it burns through skin and bone. That is what's in. Now, as you can see in this video by the chief and the Maroons of their compound, and of the Cockpit country. Cockpit country is where over 40% of the water system in Jamaica originates. Every river, every spring, every stream comes from this area. So if this area is poisoned and is mined from bauxite mining, it will literally destroy all of the waterways and no water will be safe to drink in Jamaica. Currently, you are watching the waters being poisoned right in front of you. All of that stuff, that yellow chemical color you see, is from the caustic acid soda that is being released from the mining that is going on in bauxite.
The water from the river are coming out treatment plant at Spanish and it all I drink out of pipe, feed in and nobody not talk. We're not talk for the right, black people are not idiots. The water from the river are coming out treatment plant at Spanish.
Now let me translate for the Rasta. This is a map of St. Catherine Parish in Jamaica. Here is where Linstead is, as you can see, and where Bogwalk is, where all the poison and the caustic acid. This is the Rio Cobre. Here, this is Spanish Town, and this is Portmore, two of the major cities in Jamaica. This river runs from here all the way there, from the Cockpit country, going all the way into all of these cities. This is what he's referring to. You are drinking the acidic water, the poisoned water is going to all the major cities. This is what he's referring to. Let's zoom in a little bit closer. As you can see, the Rio Cobre, where all of the poison fish and the caustic acid that you saw, look where it runs through. It is one of the major rivers that runs through Spanish Town. So if this is going through Spanish Town and it's going to all the major cities, we need to, as Jamaicans and anybody that loves Jamaica, please share this and get them to stop doing the mining in the bauxite country, or else all of the springs and the waters in the rivers will be poisoned and no one will have safe drinking water. Please share this, everyone, and support the Maroons in their lawsuit against the Jamaican government.
Run one less Brittany L. Morning, Honolulu. Vernon Mitchell, how are you? Colin James. Jamaica, wake up. There's 3 books that we should be reading. Philosophy is an Opinion of Marcus Garvey. Africa 101, The Wake Up Call by Dr. Chiambori Coy. The last one slipped me. But it is written by Kwame Ture, the imperial, the last stage of colonialism. No, sorry, the title is Neocolonialism, the last stage of imperialism, by Kwame Nkrumah. That book was written in 1965. That book caused the assassination of Kwame Nkrumah. The British, the French, and the Americans were so devastated that this man has came out and exposed the long-term plan that we have to control Africa and to control Black people. You are going to remain in a sleep until you start reading these books. Claudette Robinson, The Philosophy and Opinion of Marcus Garvey, Africa 101 by Dr. Chiambori Coy, Dr. Arikana Chiambori, and Neocolonialism, the Last Stage of Imperialism by Kwame Nkrumah. You need to become awake when I sleep for too darn long. Anybody can tap over on a too cold water pan or no still fast asleep. Nobody now wake up. Kwame Nkrumah's book, you can get a free copy of it in PDF online. You just have to type it in. Neocolonialism, the last stage of imperialism. It's in a PDF, Eleanor Durant. It's in a PDF where you can read it for free. For free, you can read it. Because we need to wake up. The sleep is too long and deep. That's all when them are poison with, Marie. All when them are poison with. We just are going like nothing happen so. All when they're poisoning our children, we just are going like nothing happen so. And to the Integrity Commission, before me go, dismantle yourself. Make the people them thief in peace. When uno never dead, them they are thief in peace, them never are thief so much. And since uno come trouble them a take up a whole bag full of it. Uno dead, don't stop them from thieving. So we can pay uno as a watchman when I do not dismantle the Integrity Commission. They're not fit for purpose. But the people them thief in a peace. The all of them used to thieving and them used to thief in peace. I found we set gate man there. Them a thief, them a loot and shoot like what you call it? Cowboys. Them a loot and a shoot like cowboys. Make sure anything you read, it represents your blackness. It represents your political and economic freedom. Anything we are going to hold you in a servitude and tell you to be obedient, tell it to flip off. We don't in no obedience around here. Me born rebellious. Me I go live rebellious. And me I go dead rebellious. One of the first things me do everywhere me go is to find something to rebel about. Coming on nobody thinks that one you're easy to deal with. No, I don't like that. I wanted to say, oh, that one, not him again. Yes, it is me. I am rebellious. I love being rebellious. I don't, in the smiley come out and agree with every nonsense I hear. I want to be rebellious. I want to be rebellious. I don't want to sit down and fall over and roll over and say, yes, ma'am, yes, sir. To who should I do it? I am rebellious. I will not comply. I will not be obedient to whom? Look at TV. Good morning, Monica Hall. To whom? Obedient to whom? Comply to who? No can't go on. Sharon Peart. No can't go on. Obedient to who? Comply where? When? I love being rebellious. My rebellions keep certain people in check. When you're rebellious, people not frolic in front of you because them know it now go past your eye. But when you sit down and smile with them like it all right, they go further with it. Not round here. So when you sit down with an obedience, sit down with a decency. A decent person is a coward. Let me tell you now. A decent person is a coward. Coward, decency come from cowardness. You want to temper things down, Marcia Gale. You want to be political correct. You want to appease so-and-so. So you, I have my right to speak and I'll use it. Obedient, manners, niceness and decent. And them something that why them a walk over with because we're nice and we're manner, blah, blah, and we're decent. Sandra Watkins Bailey. Drop the decency. Uno want dead too. Uno want dead decent, me want dead rebellious. Them a kill with decently. So I don't see the point of remaining decently. They are killing us decently in our foods. They are killing us decently in medicine. They are killing us decently in water. What is there to be decent about Jamaican people? Aren't we the worst or worse ones on social media? So why we can't use the worst and worse one to stand up for what is right and good and what will protect our next generation? Everybody just roll over like the entertainer and the Rasta them so, and the Christian and the pastor them so. Everybody just roll over. Nobody not on a spirit in them to stand up anymore. Everybody just done pata 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 just so. Potties. Nobody not on a vice again. Nobody not on a spirit in them again. No, sir. So everybody there act. Was it all an acting? Because when the time come for talk, all of who they are talk gone say, oh no, they don't know, we no living, we still are soon. All of the people them what do talk. We know no don't dead, we no still living, we still are soon, but we not here or no. We're soon, but we're not here or no. Thank you all for being here with us this morning on Global Television. It was good to have all of you here this morning. Thank you all very much, and good morning from Global Television.